Hey people, welcome to a new live stream. I'm opening it slightly early, but I'm all ready. I think I'm all ready. We'll see. So, first things first, can you guys hear me? Ray is here. Hello, good evening. I need to turn this slightly. No. There we go. Ray, yes. Yannick Musetti, yep. Hey Quinn, yes, audio is fine. Yes, hi, yes. I'm not gonna say that word. Yes. Hello from Germany, hello from the Netherlands. So let's wait a little bit until it's 9 o'clock. There's 59 people here already. Nice. Hello, good evening. Loud and clear. Good, good, good. So are we excited to do another live stream? I am. I wasn't quite ready. We'll wait for you, Johnny. Don't worry. Good evening. Hello from Croatia. Nice. So YouTube always tells me my main viewers are in the US, but I'm seeing lots of Germany and other European countries here. That's nice. Nice music, thank you. Jeroen and Sabrina. Nice. 2 people, 1 account. Hi from Friesland. Hello Geert. Quebec. Oh wow, okay. That's a whole different part of the world. How are your $4 temperature sensors doing? I'm struggling with them. For me, they've been fine so far. I actually have one mounted outside, and that's one's still been working. And I'm doing a test with 6 or 7 sensors on one ESP32. That's been working fine too. And my range has also been okay. I've read the YouTube comments, some people complaining about that, but for me, they've been fine. I was in HA livestream from Croatia just half an hour ago. Cool, okay, didn't catch that one. Hello from Slovenia. Hi from Quebec. 2 people from Quebec, okay. Rotterdam in the house, oh yeah. Hello from Sweden. Hello from the Netherlands, Drenthe. Cool. Welcome everyone. Hey, what the? We're starting the donations already. Damn. Thank you, Roberto Camarena. Sorry about the name. I'm sick of Dick Udo. Hope it dies because Dick Quad is a little bigger for me. Vielen Dank for your help. I think you're German. Kein Problem. Das war, ja. Okay, my German sucks. Never mind. Thank you very much for the donation. That's very kind. Thank you. Looking forward, have 2 neon tubes in the making. Cool, well maybe you can help me because let me turn this a little bit more. I'm actually unpacking these things for the first time myself, so I have no clue what we're going to do tonight. Well, we're going to try and build this, but let's hope it works. Mooi from Veendam. Hello, Bert. Damn. Roberto, thanks. That's awesome. Oh, you meant you hoped it didn't die. Well, we fixed it. We got it going. So next time you can just order another Dig Uno or Dig Quad, or maybe, you know, tackle building them yourself. Who knows? Sorry, bad English. That's okay. That's okay. So, 9 o'clock. As the thumbnail showed, today we're going to take a look at some of that new neon type sleeving you've probably seen around at AliExpress and stuff like that. And I thought MSX Droid. Cool, we had an MSX2 when I was, you know, wee boy. And I thought, well, let's give that a shot. So I ordered 5 meters of it. And I also ordered 5 meters of SK6812 RGB W addressable. And I'm not going to use the whole 5 meters in that tube, because I also want to try some different LED strips in the same tube, basically. I want to see those tubes. When they look good, I want to use them underneath my stairs. Cool. Okay. Me too. Yeah, well, probably if your name is MSX. Hello from Toronto, Canada. Hello. Morris Hazel. Cool. So, let's switch to this view real quick. Yep. First off, we need to unpack something, and we can do that while people are still getting here. And this one says, well, you probably can't see that, but it says hand tool set. And it's something I bought for my future water cooling adventures. And, well, we could have done a video about that, a live stream about that too, but we're going to do this first. And let's unpack that real quick, because I think in here is something I can use. Well, I was going to use it to cut the water cooling hoses, but I think I can also use it to cut the LED sleeve we're going to use today. Or at least I hope so. I thought so. We can at least give it a try, you know. So this is a PVC pipe cutter. And, well, I think it'll be suitable for cutting other stuff that's less rigid, right? I mean, yeah. Hey, Bjorn's back. Hi, Bjorn. Let's see. Let's open this up. Really irritating blister packages. Just don't cut the feed wire. What feed wire? Are you going to compare temperatures? Well, we'll have it running for a little bit and see how warm it gets. But addressable LEDs actually get a lot less warm than... oh, I have to reposition this. Sorry about that. Addressable LEDs actually get a little bit less warm than analog LEDs, generally speaking. So I think it'll be alright. Okay. Okay. It's a bit of rust here. Don't know about that. Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh. Okay. I have no idea how this works. This might be a problem. No. Shouldn't this, like, close, you know? Aw, is it broken? Or am I just a dummy and don't know how it works? Can somebody help me? So it unlatches here. Oh, wait. Okay, so you have to... Okay. Okay. Until it doesn't go anymore, and then you unlatch it and you can ratchet. It's a sort of ratchet, basically. Okay. Wait. Can I show you on my USB cam? Let's see. USB cam. So you unlatch it like that, and then there's this ratchet, and you keep ratcheting it. No, I have to keep it in screen. And then it closes. And then, well, the final part is actually cutting the pipe. Or, in this case, the tube, I guess. Cool. Okay. Well, that's figured out. Cool, thank you. You have to crank it. Cool. Okay. Well, that was the first part. And nope. Let's see. Can I do this? Yeah, should be good. So, and I hope it'll be useful when being actually on screen. There we go. I hope it'll be useful when cutting the tube, because as I said, I don't want to make a giant 5-meter tube. So, you need power to cut off a finger. Well, this thing isn't powered. Nope. Okay, cool. Let's open the next package while people arrive. 111 people, nice. So this is 5 meters SK6812 RGB neutral white, so about 4000K. I didn't want to go warm white because I didn't think that would look great inside of the tube, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and out comes a BTF lighting bag. Yeah, 60 LEDs a meter. It says 90 watts, but we know it isn't. Unless you do RGB plus W, but then why do you have the dedicated W LED? Don't do that. So it uses about 50 watts of power or 35 watts for the dedicated warm white LED. And that all comes from my measurement power sheet, or my power sheet as I call it. So if you ever need to figure out how much power some LEDs are going to use, make sure to check out that sheet. Don't ever stick your finger in there. No, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, some generic LED strip. You know, I got the black variant, but now I'm wondering if that was the right choice. But I have some other strips which are the white variant, so we'll look at the different effects. But maybe the black will show up inside of the the neon tube, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, a little baggie. Let's keep that somewhere. And then I have this thing. It's huge. I mean, this is the LED strip that has to go in there. So yeah. Okay. Let's get this out. $119 people. Welcome everyone. Oh, okay. Oh man, this is the biggest envelope I've gotten for sure. Okay. Okay, cool. How does this work? Okay, it's a bag. Okay. Get it out of the bag. There's some, we'll look at it in a minute. Okay. Noise. Oh, it's side. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so this is important. This is the T1220-3. So when buying these LED neon strip thingies, you can get them in all kinds of various shapes and sizes. And this is 5 meters of the T1220-3. If you look in the description, I should have a link to the LED strip and to this thing listed down there. I didn't include the color yet, but I'll include it after the stream if it's useful. No sound issues here. Sounds good. Sound issues? Or is it my Wi-Fi? Okay. Still dodging customs with these used packages. Yes, but this all came from Spain, because BTF Lighting is now sending a lot of their stuff from Spain, and that's the EU warehouse, so no custom fear there. Cool, okay. Let's cut that. Okay, so there is a little stringy there. I was hoping for that, because, well, I still don't know how to attach it to the stringy, but we'll see. Okay, let's take this off. Okay, let's first quickly check what came with it. Let's see, we have two end caps here which have a cable hole, and then there is a lot of these aluminium pieces. I think you can snap it in there. Well, let's give it a try. So, I think you go like that. Oh, yep, okay. I'm not sure at which point it's supposed to sit. Let me give you a USB cam view. There we go, more cameras. More cameras, more better. So you can put a screw in here and then screw it down, and then it kind of clips in here. But it can go deeper than that. I don't think it should. I think it's supposed to go into this ridge here, because they have these ridges on the inside. Oop. So I think they are supposed to snap into that guide rail over there. Okay, well that can work. That can work if you want to screw it down. And they include all the hardware except for the screws, but I never use the screws that come with it anyway. So it's not a tight fit, but I guess it'll keep it down. I mean, yeah. Let me move this here. And these go over the ends, I suppose. Well, whatever. Let's see how that works. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure I'd call this fully watertight. But yeah, these slide over the end. And, well, you could always seal it with some silicone or some other glue, grease, whatever. And make it watertight. And then the cables come out of here. And, well, you can make that watertight. That's not a problem. And you get 2 of those caps. So, only 6 clips for 5 meters. Yeah. I am not going to make a sign with it. I just wanted to test it to see, well, what the effect would be with 60 LEDs per meter LED strip. And then also test like with heat. And I also want to test with 12 volt WS28 1196 LEDs per meter. And well, I just wanted to test it to see if I could recommend using it in certain situations or not. I mean, hey, if we don't test it, we never know. Hi, Quindor. Why no announcement on WLED that you doing blingy? What? Blingy? Wait, I have to mention in my Discord we're live. And everyone. I guess everyone's here already. And we're live. So, there we go. Yes, only 2 end caps. Yeah, so if you're going to cut it and you want to use it outside, yes, you would need to get more end caps and maybe more of these attachment pieces too. But I'm sure you can just ask BTF Lighting, hey, like, can you give me 4 end caps or 6 end caps? And you can either buy them or they'll send them with it. I wouldn't... that's not really a problem, I'd say. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to do 2 times 2.5 meters? I don't know. And then there's the rope thing. Because there's a little rope here. With which I think you need to pull through the LED strip. Oh. But how do I attach it to the rope? Does anyone know? How do I attach LED strip to a rope? Yeah, the stream is a little bit behind. How do we attach LED strip to a rope? And I guess I'll have to cut the cable off too, because, well, that's not going to fit. Yeah, no, that's no way that's going to fit ever. Okay. Punch a hole in it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hot glue time? You think hot glue will hold it to the rope? I'm not sure. I think punching a hole in it is actually the best idea yet. Well, we're going to have to cut it, that's for sure. Okay. Because this is never going to go into there. Okay, so let's cut it 1 LED down. Okay, done. That's done. We can't go back there. Okay. And now, in theory, if we have this opening here, this should fit. Okay, so it does fit. Oh, I shouldn't bend it. Okay, I can push it in for a while, but after that it starts bending the LED strip because there's too much resistance, of course. That's expected, that's fine, but it fits. It's the good amount of width, I guess. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Solder wires. Solder ends together, then tie rope. Oh, yeah, I can do that. So like tiny wires? Let me think. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. Get something. So I have a bunch of this wire. That's a nice wire. Is it strong enough to pull? Let me see. It's not great. It's not great. We need thicker wire. It's okay. It's not great. Okay. Yeah, no, this... Yeah. Okay, I can easily pull this in half. Okay. Well, you have to pull the string inside. I know that, but if we get resistance, I want the whatever we're pulling to be slightly strong at least. Duct tape, yeah. Let me see about this wire. I have a lot of glue left. Is this wire better? Oh, okay. This wire's better. Okay, good. No problems there. Use the existing wires from the other end of the LED strip. Yeah, but they also have a plug on it. I can't feed the plug through there. I mean, this plug will not go through in any way. Oh, okay, you can't see that. But yeah, no, that's not going to work. No, but soldering some wire to it and then making a little knot to that wire, I think that's good. Not to cut wires. Cut off the plug. Oh, like that. Oh yeah, that could have worked. Well, we're going to be soldering on new wires anyway. So let's do 2 pads. Let me turn on this power supply over here. And then, okay, let's move this out of the way for now. Some soap on it. Oh, I can't stand soap. Let me get something. Okay, let me zoom you guys in for this part. I guess we're doing a how to attach wires to LED strip tutorial. There we go. Just stretch the tube straight. Yeah, okay. Okay, wires. I basically... Oh, there's still a piece of wire stuck in there. There we go. I always only take off a little bit. There's no wire there. Probably because I stretched it. Still no wire there. What the... Okay, there's no copper there. There we go. We found the copper. Okay. If you do not have one of these tools, they're amazing. Amazing. Anyway. Right. Turn on soldering iron. Get some solder out. Turn on fan. If you guys start hearing a bit of noise, let me know. Because I'm turning on a little fan to blow away the air of the soldering, or the fumes. The fumes. Where can I get the strip tool? It's on my equipment page on quinled.info, which we recently. Oh, let me go full screen for that. I recently revamped the front page of quinled.info and some pages beneath that. So now on the front you have analog LEDs, which is a section. You can click on the logo of analog LEDs or on the picture. And there's digitally addressable LEDs. You can again the text or the picture. And then there's Quinn LED boards to have, you know, a place where you can see all the boards I have. And then there's a tools and equipment section in the bottom. So a bit of a change, but I hope it's more logical now. And I'll keep building out the site and adding new stuff. But yeah. So let's see. Good to see you guys again. And of course, Quindor. Hi there. I'm doing this the other way around, but that shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, no, I don't like doing it this way. And it's my show. So, pin the LED strip down a little bit somehow. Let me get something heavier. There we go. Shouldn't move anymore. Not too much. First is to tin some pads. So what you do is you basically, well, I can't see it in my position, but you basically put the soldering iron on the pad and then you feed a bit of solder. Done. Pad tinned. Again, put it on there, feed a bit of solder, wait until it spreads over the pad. Done. Okay. Then you prepare your wires by twisting them a little bit. This side. Okay. And again, we put the soldering iron against that in a very awkward position right now. And you just melt some solder into the wire, basically. Right? Same here. There we go. Now I'm pre-tinning them right now. And then you just take a piece of wire and one of the pads you just tinned, and you basically just melt them together. Oh, that's not perfect. There we go. And that's it. Same here. No. Okay, normally I have a much better position than this. You'll have to trust me on that. Okay, that's it. 2 wires soldered to the LED strip. Hi, Kyle. Kyle Kaplan. You made it. Quindor, have you ever attempted to solder to the bottom of the LED strip? I have, but I generally don't like it too much. I know it can be useful in some situations, but I generally solder it to the front. I don't know. But these, yeah, these should be pretty sturdy. Okay, cool. That's, we'll have to solder more later, but that's fine. Let's turn this off for now. Move this away. Zoom you guys back out. No, that's back in. There we go. So, I'm thinking we should cut the sleeve to the length I want to use it before pulling it through, because I want to make two parts of it. Hello from Slovakia. Great channel. Thank you. Are you using a fume extractor? No. I am using this fan, which is a computer fan hooked up to a 12-volt power supply, and it basically blows the fumes away from me. That's it. You should get a remote for your lens. Well, this is a DSLR, so no remotes. Yeah, I think we should just, unwrap part of it. What do you guys think is half? Because it gets smaller. I should just unwrap all of it. Okay. Let's do half and half. Yeah. Better than nothing. Yeah, for sure. Working on some cornhole boards. Not sure if they're popular outside of the US. Mounting LED strip in them with a Dig Uno on each one. Struggling with getting the joints to look good. Okay. Yeah, cornhole. boards aren't really a thing here, but I think you mean, are you using strips or pixels? Because if you're using pixels, I can understand, but... Okay, let's take the two sides. I'm going to stand up for this. Because I want to find the middle, and the easiest way to find the middle is just, you know, this way. Make a loop wire. Okay. Anyway, I think this is like somewhat the middle. I don't really care too much. Because I don't have a specific length in mind. I just want to test it. Okay. So, let me enable USB cam power. And let's point it down a little bit. Right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to cut it over here. I guess. Let's hope that works. Oh! Ha! That was easy! Whoa! That went through like butter. Damn. No, I know the wire, but I'm going to use it as 2 halves. So I had to cut it anyway. And now I can just take a little plier thingy, this one, and take the wire that's stuck in here, carefully grab onto it. Oh, uh-oh. Carefully grab onto it and then let it go slip in. Okay, there it is. Okay. That one is okay. And do the same with this one. Got it. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. You really have to pull that wire. Okay, so now I should have 2 halves, which are not exactly equal, but that's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. One is a bit longer than the other one. That's fine. Let's take the short one, right? We'll leave this maybe for later. Okay. Scratch the tube, please. What? You need a cameraman or assistant? Yeah, I wish. We're not that high value production yet, you know. Okay, so now we have a piece of string on both sides. We did well. That cutting thing worked brilliantly because I wanted to use it because I wanted a exactly flush cut, and this did it. This is, well, as flush as I could make it ever. Yeah. Stretch. Okay. It doesn't. No, it doesn't stretch. Is that what you wanted to know? Okay. So we now have our little LED strip with some soldered wires. Which, yeah, those are attached. Oh god, I have to make a knot. I am horrible at making knots. Just can't do it. Yes, this was a PVC pipe cutter I got from AliExpress. And, like it wasn't even there. It just... No problemo. No, make straight line. Ah, you mean... Okay, yeah, sure. Once I'm pulling it through, I'll make sure it's in a straight line. Or straight as I can get it. No worries. Okay, so let's... dangle this off the table here. Solder and strip and solder ends. Oh yeah, we could do that. But then I'd still have to make some kind of loop. Oh, don't pull out the wire too much. Oh no. Hold on. Uh-oh. I hope I can still reach it. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay, I started pulling on the wire when I really shouldn't have. But we still have two ends with wires. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, phew. Damn it. 200 people watching. Damn. 200 people watching me stumbling around with stofzuiger. Yeah. Well, yeah, for normal PVC pipe, sure, but not for this kind of stuff. Now, how do I attach this? I guess I could put a knot in here. If somebody has a brilliant idea, please let me know. I suck at knots and stuff like that. Okay, so I made a little knot on this side, and if I can make a little loop here, let me pull it back a little bit. You can't see the end. Okay, we still have a little bit. Now let me try and make a little loop here, and you can see how much I suck at this. Okay, I have a little loop over here, and in theory, if I now enlarge that loop a little bit, and I have to see how it needs to go through. It needs to go through this way, because the LEDs need to face a certain way. If I then pull this loop through that one, and pull it straight. No, unsolder one wire? No, but this could work, right? I hope the knot isn't too thick. Yes, I hope so too. Because I used two wires. Yeah. No, but this can work, right, Seko? Please pay attention. Dude, I am paying attention. What's your problem? Why would I unsolder one wire? I can just pull it through like this. Usually they make it from one wire to the strip. Yeah, okay, but I'm going to try it with two. Make a loop from one wire? No. What? Yeah, okay, but I think this can work too. I mean, this isn't too thick, I think. Let me see. See if it fits. So, what would happen if I pulled this? Okay, this is too thick. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Okay, so let's undo this loop. You know, I'm just trying here. Hold on, hold on. No, it was too thick. It was too thick. That's fine. So, let's take one wire. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Ah! Okay. And then, while holding the wire, let's pull one back. There we go. Okay. So, two wires soldered on is a bit too much, I think. Backseat gaming, but with LEDs, yes. Take one wire, solder one end to the strip, and solder the other end to the strip as well. Yeah, well, yeah, sure, but, okay. Yeah, okay, sure. If you guys want me to do that, I'll do that. No worries. I think it can work another way too, but that's fine. So, I strip this off. Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Don't worry. Soldering iron on. This one stays, this one goes. Okay. Take a pencil, make a loop on one end, and put the loop on the... Oh, yeah. Well, no, I know not to pull it. It's okay. I would suggest using the lineman splice technique to pull the strip to... I suck at knots and stuff like that. It's not my strong suit. Sure, super glue can work too, but a solder joint is actually pretty strong, and then we don't have to glue anything. First pull a strong copper wire inside the tube with the string, then you can solder together. Yeah, that's two. That could have worked. But, well, we'll do it like we just discussed. Let me tin this wire real quick. There we go. And then let's remove this one. There we go. So for anyone ever afraid of soldering LED strips, don't be. It's not that hard. You'll fumble at it at first, and then you'll get better at it. There we go. See, that makes a really strong connection, so... I'll be surprised that the string doesn't break. Okay, there's a strong chance that you just need to feed the strip in without actually putting it through. No, I tried that earlier, and at some point the friction becomes too much to be able to feed it. Okay, so now we have our little loop, like you guys were shouting at me to make. That's fine. Okay, and now we just need to tie a knot here again. And you can see me sucking at knots. Have to be careful not to pull the other side in. Oh man. Well, let's... Okay. I'm glad we have this great music because, yeah. Should get one of my friends who's better at knots. No. Oh, man. See, this is why I failed kindergarten, because I couldn't tie knots, especially with stuff that's moving. Okay, try it again. Yeah, I can attach a longer wire, but this should be long enough, so I don't want to. Maybe at some point I'll just get the girlfriend, and she can do it. Stop moving parts. Okay. Oh man, this must be painful to watch. Okay. There we go. One knot. Ha! Right? It's never too late to learn a new skill. This is true. So, okay. Wire works. And this can go in, I imagine. Yeah, I can feed this in. Okay. And now we can pull it. Oh! It's not easy. Let me just try and feed it as far as it will go. Little tape? What do you mean a little tape? Let me try and get this camera a bit closer. Give you guys a bit of shot. Come on. So I'm just feeding it in for now, as far as it will go. But it starts to get harder and harder. Straighten the tube, yeah, okay, let me do that real quick. But then I won't be able, I can't get it perfectly straight. This is the best I can do. Or let me show you then. So I have it hanging over there now, so that's pretty straight. But it's normal that the friction would increase. So yeah, this isn't working. Oop, and that fell down. Okay, let me try and straighten this out as best I can. I'll just move back a bit. Let me enable USB cam power. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so far it works. Hold on. Okay. I can't get further back, but this works. If I pull it, it actually goes in a bit. Can I show you guys? Yeah. Oh, it's really rough. I guess I could hang this. Well, you guys can't see me right now. Sorry, hold on. I'll fix the camera first. There we go. I guess I could hang this off of something. Or just, you know, do it this way. Because then it wouldn't want to go in. But then I can't pull the string. Oh. I have one of these. And I guess I could clamp it up here and then pull it through, right? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do something I don't recommend people doing. Hold on. Yeah, gotta stand on my chair. Oh, and I'm still wearing my headset. Great. Let's see here. But then if I clamp it, I have to clamp it in such a way it doesn't interfere. Okay, so now it's hanging. Only straight, don't bend. Yeah, well, I get that, but how do I make it straight? I don't have a table that's 2.5 meters long. But now it's straight. Of course, the LED strip isn't straight anymore. Let's see if this is easier. No, this is not easier because now the LED strip won't go through. Okay. We'll have to think of a new way to do it. Yeah, exactly. LED strip too much bent. Let's get the LED strip back on the table. Be right back in 1 hour when the LED strip is finally through. Yeah, well, no, you shouldn't need any of that kind of stuff to get it through here. And if I pull the wire, it actually works. So, I think I'm just going to continue that way. So if I pull this wire, it does work. Oh, well, not right now. Let me get back to a normal setup. There we go. And then, okay, this is becoming kind of a mess. There we go. No, don't push buttons. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's been on the ground now. We'll have to wash it later. It's fine. Yeah. Cat hairs. I don't like cat hairs. So, this didn't work. Can I pull it through like this? Yeah, it does work. Try and feed it in a little bit again. Oh, no, bending the strip. Attach the string, then pull and feed. Put something heavy on the... Yeah, no, just like with pulling wires to a conduit, I guess you should be with 2 people to really do this, because I have to pull really hard on the string, harder than I'd like. In theory, it shouldn't matter that this is in a bend a little bit. And in theory, you can't really see me. There we go. Let's do that some more. Yeah, I'm afraid I'll break the string. Only straight, don't bend the tube. Yeah, but if you can tell me a way in how to do that, that would be great. Because that's not possible. I can't put it straight anywhere. And I can't reach both sides at the same time either. So you can keep shouting that. But unless you give me a viable option, it doesn't really help. Tie the string to something, then pull through the tube. Okay, well, sure. I'm just trying to figure out how to make that logistically work, as in how to actually do it. Straighten it out, then pull and feed at the same time. You need your girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. We need her to either feed it in or pull the wire. Put the tube in hot water? No. Go gadget, uitschuifarmen! Yes, that'd be good. Maybe you need lubricant. I think it can be done without. Put it around your neck. No. I'm gonna ask if my girlfriend wants to help. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Oh. Hey, I'm back. She isn't very happy about it. So, I think she's gonna help, maybe. Let's see. And then we can do this a better way, because I think you can do it on your own if you figure out a really good method. But I haven't been able to figure it out clearly. Hello. So we have this tube, this one, and this has a string, and we're pulling this LED strip through the tube. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm giving you this end.
Yeah.
And let me... Well, I guess we can go to this camera. There we go. And you need to pull the string.
Okay.
And maybe walk backwards a little bit, because then we can straighten out the tube. Okay. And you pull the string and I feed it in. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this is working a lot better. Oh, yeah. This is how we did all the network cables in the house, too. Wait, everything's blocked by chat. There we go. So, she's pulling the string and I'm feeding in
Wait.
Oh, in the LED strip. Hi, Mrs. Quindor. More straight. No, it's working. I mean, the tube will pull tube straight. No. Well, okay, move backwards. See if that helps.
Okay.
We're going to see if it helps. Okay. So, yeah, now we have it. Okay. Uh-oh. The wire broke.
Problem.
Did you pull it really hard?
Nee.
What happened? Is it here?
No.
Hmm.
No, there was quite a lot. of string. I'd say it's in this far still.
Okay, give me this part.
Okay.
But we need to figure out how far it went in. So this was outside. Well, I'd say it's almost in there. Then what happened?
I don't know.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no. Huh?
So we need to find it. I don't see it.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of string that was coming out, so.
Oh, okay, so it probably broke at the knot.
Yeah. So maybe the knot came off.
Ja, de knot broke. Oh. Oh, mijn Henk touwtje is gebroken. Oh no. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your assistance.
Nog een keer?
Well, I have a second part, but let's figure out a better method first.
Yeah, do something with another string, because this one was.
Yeah, this is too shitty of a string. Okay.
Kind of hurting my hand also.
Okay. Let's talk to the people. Quinder couldn't break it. Mrs. Quinder destroyed it. Lol. Yeah. Okay, she's gone. Never mind. Both positive and negative are soldered. Yeah. So let's see if I can figure out where it ended up, because then I can just cut it, I guess. Make a short piece out of it. I don't know. Well, I can't see it that way. Yeah, pushing it is totally impossible. Okay. Pushing it is not going to work. Let me go back to the desk cam. Okay. Options. What options do we have? You'll need to start over. Okay, sure. Flashlight. I have some flashlights, but the string is basically on the side. So anywhere where I could illuminate, I don't think I'd be able to see it still, because I'd be illuminating from the top. Just cut short the tube. Yeah, but I want to find where it, what point it actually is, so we can just use that short part. Vacuum cleaner, yeah, sure, but that won't suck the LED strip. Oh, that won't suck the LED strip through. Maybe a little rope, but not an LED strip. Turn it on. That's not a bad. That would have been a great option if the arrows weren't pointing the other way. Wop wop wop. Okay. Find the point with a flashlight, or indeed light up the strip itself. Yeah, nope. Is the strip made in two parts? Can it be separated? It is made in two parts, but it's not meant to be separated anymore. Yeah, that's short. That's true. Okay. Well, let's roll up the roll and see if we can do a guesstimation of how far it's in, and then we'll just cut it. Right? Let me untangle this. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, we'll take it out better not, but then there's no string. So what do I do? Okay. So, looking at the roll, this part of it went in. So this part. I think I have another roll. Maybe you can see a faint yellow tint. It's worth a shot. Do I have my flashlight here? Hold on. Ah. Yeah. Although it might have a dead battery. And straight in the tube. It's not that easy. Okay, now this battery isn't doing it well. Ah. Yeah, this one's empty. Okay. I don't think it's that easy, Serco. I know that works with PVC pipe. I did a lot in my home. But this isn't PVC. It doesn't glide as easy as PVC, basically. Yeah, strobe light, sorry. Pull it out and use solid copper. I have that much of it, yeah, sure. Phone flashlight. Phone flashlight, sure, okay. Let's try that. Oh man, what was I thinking when I'm doing this stream and not preparing anything? Yeah, it's meant to diffuse, so in theory we shouldn't be able to see it, and well, we can't. No, there's nothing. I mean, if I compare parts where I know it is and isn't, I can't actually see if it's in there or not. You know what I mean? So if you look at these parts, these two, some of this has strip and some of it doesn't, but there's no discernible difference. What to do? What to do? I need to move this camera more. No. So I'm thinking, actually, what someone said, put some copper through it, might actually squeeze and feel, okay? Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing to feel. Put a shit ton of current over it and it melts somewhere. This is true, but not really. No, let's not do that. Start over, man. Yeah, well, sure. But let's figure out a better way to do it. And keep shouting, pull it straight. The rope actually broke when we had it straight, and it's not that easy. How would you pull it straight? Maybe explain how to do that then, instead of just shouting it and not explaining how. PM on Discord. Okay. What's up in Discord? Push that in. And okay. If we push that loop in, then what? I can't hook the current one. Or that will be very tricky. Because I have no clue where it is either. So you have to start over. Okay, sure. Well, I think we need to pull out what's in there for now. Right? So yeah, this is okay. Let me straighten that out as far as it can go. Okay. It doesn't actually make it any easier. I mean, you keep shouting it, but it doesn't really help. Let me hang it over there. Okay. Okay, this made it easier. Good. Yeah, I don't want to do that, Robert. Do you have fish cable? I do, actually. Okay. So, we had about this of it in there. Oh. So, that was a decent amount. Hmm. Okay. What can we use? I think vac and a little rope will do, because I think it'll squish, the vacuum will basically squish the tube together and the rope won't be able to get through. I know this trick. I used it a lot when pulling wires through PVC pipe in our home, but I don't think it'll work on that one. I have some 3M lubricant, sure, but I don't know how that will react to, well, basically the LED strip since it's exposed. So, but someone mentioned copper. Oh, and what I do have is this stuff. And this is basically house wiring we use here in the Netherlands, which is, well, very thick copper. And if I can pull that through, well, let's first see if that will fit. Right? Yeah, this is solid 2.5 millimeters. Yeah, okay. This fits, but it's tight. Poor. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah, this is already becoming hard to push. Oh, fell down. Copper wire through tube and then solder to the wire to the strip. Yeah, sure. But you guys keep shouting at me to keep it straight, but you don't tell me how I would do that. If anyone has a great, brilliant idea how to keep it straight, let me know. Yeah, plastic tech fair. I don't have one of those. I used to have one of those, but I don't right now. And I have a metal one, but that's way too wide to fit in here. So this is 2.5 square copper. And so far it's going in. But it's tough. I think you have to cut the back side of the tube. And then what? Use teamwork. Yeah, sure. Remove isolation. Oh, well, then we'll be here tomorrow. Oh, yeah. It's starting to get too... You're doing great streams. Love it. Thank you. I mean, I said I went into this without any preparations. Yeah, this is becoming too much friction. Okay, I have to pull it out. I only got that far. Okay. How would I use solder wire? Solder wire is way too flimsy. It'll break instantly. I don't know. Maybe they used a thicker wire and then attached the strip to that and then pull it through. Because the rope broke and, yeah. Slit tube open, place strip inside by hand. No. You have to use powder as a lubricant, okay. Just start with the other tube. Yeah, well, sure, but let's try and figure out this one first. I mean, come on. Vacuum plus fishing wire, then attach... Yeah, again, I think the vacuum will squish the tube closed, so I don't think it'll work in this case. Well, we pulled the LED strip out of there already, so... Just better not, okay? But we have to get a wire in there first. Okay, sure. The knot didn't break, though. I don't think so. I think the wire itself broke in the knot. No. We're not going to do that, Dale L. You have metal coat hangers we have in Canada. Sure, but those won't reach 2.5 meters. Yeah, but the purple wire broke quicker than the rope. So I don't think that's an option either. Yeah, well, I can get a vacuum, but it's not going to work. This isn't a round tube like a PVC tube. This is basically silicone. That's why there's so much resistance too. Yeah, bigger hammer, yes. I agree with bigger hammers. I appreciate all the suggestions, but I need to get suggestions that we can actually do. Flimsy cord to pull the bigger cord. Okay, then how do we get the flimsy cord in first? Right? That's the problem we're stuck at. How do we get a new piece of string inside of here? And as I said, this is very squishy. So as soon as I put a vacuum on here, I think it'll just squish down and that piece of rope will never get through. Right? Well, I give it lots of votes for vacuum, but nobody's sharing my concern, I guess. Maybe try shoving the copper wire into the tube while blowing. 3D filament. I have some 3D filament. Isn't that very brittle too? I have to... Your comments are becoming too rowdy. I have to acknowledge a lot of them. I have some 22x4 wire that won't work. Okay. I mean, I can't... Do I have rope? I'm thinking of if I have rope that would actually fit in here. Yeah, a 3D filament on a spool is pretty brittle, I believe. So wouldn't that break? Yes. Okay, Serco, if you can explain me how to make a straight tube in an office that isn't as big as the length of the tube is, I'm really willing to listen. PLA on spool is wound on spool, so formed and impossible to push through a narrow channel. Okay. I would have lost my temper by now. No, come on, that's okay. This was an experiment. If experiments goes wrong, fine. We learned from it and then do it again. We have a second piece, so I should have just started with a single meter of it instead of 2.5. But hey, we're here to figure this stuff out. So when you do it yourself, well, you can do it the correct way. Sorry for small office. Well, hey, yeah, that, you know. How big is your office? My office is 3x3, I think, but there's all kinds of stuff in it, so. No, I'm not going to slit the back. Yeah, well, I can lay it outside or in the living room, but then you guys won't be able to see it, so that's not going to work either now. I think I have some very thin wire. This won't stay. Let's see, because this is too massive. That's not going to work. Let me try and wrangle that back in there. Use fiber optics, yes. Yes, but the plastic isn't hard. The plastic is very squishy and soft. Look at this. So, here is the part it needs to go through. On this side. No, on this side. Right? Hold on. And you only have to do this, and it closes already. Or this. You see, this is very, very squishy. So, as soon as I put a vacuum on there, it's going to squish. Een cassettebandje. I don't have a cassette tape. But I do have this wire, which I believe would be long enough. Oh, that could work. Let me try that. This is rigid copper wire, but a lot smaller diameter as the other stuff. Hope it's long enough. Yeah, so let's try that. I'm really trying to keep it straight, but there's just no way. Use sex lube. Yeah, see, this is already getting too much resistance. Even though I'm trying to keep it straight. Sure. Okay. That's actually a good tip. Okay. It just doesn't want to go in. Yeah, I have to keep it straight. Okay, well, then I'm moving to the floor, because that's the only straight part I have here. That would be almost long enough. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to be off camera for a little bit. See if this works. So far it's not. I'm getting a little bit more in, and then I'm not. The music is making it hard to watch, really. Okay, I like the music. Ah, man. So I have one part pinned down on the floor. But even then, it won't go in. It's just too much friction. Moving small parts. Very little steps. No, I don't think it will make it through either. Okay. No, it wouldn't. Right. Okay, new plan. You admire my patience, thanks. Kant-en-klaar kunnen kopen. Well, they don't sell these pre-made, so no. Yeah, dishwasher soap is a very bad plan. I think I have some 3M cable loop somewhere. So we could use that. Okay, I'm willing to try the vacuum stuff, but this is kind of getting nuts. Yeah, but I don't have any fishing wire. The only thing I'd have is the original string. And then we can use that to pull through a stronger string, that's for sure. I know you guys are all trying to be helpful, but let's see here. I think I'm going to leave the broken string tube for what it is. You know. I'm still thinking about Black Friday deals for Dig Uno and Dig Quad. I'm not sure because we're currently out of stock actually, so doing a deal doesn't make much sense. Okay. We are moving on to section number 2. And let's discuss the plan here before I go ahead. So the first plan with the string didn't work. So my plan right now is using this yellow wire, which, well, it's definitely a lot stronger than that string, and then attaching it to the wire, pulling that through, and then attaching the yellow wire using a solder joint to the LED strip. How does that sound? Let's see if the yellow wire is long enough first. I think so, but we'll see. Yes, okay, the yellow wire is long enough. That's not a problem. Yeah, don't push the keyboard. Oh man, this stuff is really unwieldy. You will break the solder 1000%. Why? Okay, Circo, which has been very disapproving of my method, actually likes this method, I think. You did 5 meters with 3 soldered wires easy, but then did you feed the wires through first, Evert? Make sure you see a double knot on both the wire and the string. Well, why would I use knots if I can just solder it on there? I don't need any knots. Don't repeat questions. I think the Dig Quad and the Dig Uno will be in stock again somewhere beginning of December, we hope. So first or second week. Okay. So we need to get this through. So we need to make a knot first. And I'm not sure why you keep saying this, Hank, but you might be behind a little bit. Don't go sailing, Quinder. It's not going to end well. No, I know this. I know I cannot make knots for the life of me. So this is not one of my strong suits. I told everyone this before we began. Okay. So let's take this guy. Yeah, see, I don't know how to make this knot either. So here's the little knot. And that should be shallow enough to fit through the... Oh, you can't see it. Should be shallow enough to fit through the tube, I think. Use double yellow wire. No, but then we have a knot issue again. Go get your girlfriend for the knot. Look, let me just try this real quick. I can get a knot in here. That's not a problem. Unless you need some kind of special power knot. How's that? I couldn't see it. Sorry. So now I have the big knot and the small knot behind it, and I can make it a double knot. No knots. But then how do I get the yellow wire through? Plot de knoop scouten. I never went to scouting. Tape it. Okay, sure, I can tape it. Yeah, but the problem is I can make any kind of knot you want, but this rope is really flimsy, so... And I can use some tape as extra precaution, that's fine. What would be good tape for that? Let's see, I should have some... My tape is gone. Hold on. How is that even possible? My tape is gone. Hold on, hold on. I seem to have misplaced the tape I was looking for. I think I might actually know where it is, but I'm going to get it right now. A short, yeah, but heat shrink tubing isn't made to be sliding, so it'll cause a lot of friction. This tutorial video will be 24 hours. That's why this is a live stream to test it out, not a tutorial. Check the rope on the other side. This will be a disaster. Thank you for the confidence. Sometimes you can easily remove the sticky tape on the LEDs. Why would I remove the sticky tape? Yes, that's what we're doing, Leon. Talcum powder. I don't have any talcum powder. So... where do I have my Captain tape? Hold on. I need my Captain tape, but I don't know where it is. And I think I might know where it is, but I'm just going to check. Be right back. Okay. I have my Captain tape, which is very smooth, so that should be good. And I can just, wrap some around here. That's fine. I am still going to use the knot, though. No, the yellow wire won't break that easily. I think this will work. Oh, why is this stupid cam in the way? There we go. Okay. Better let Quinn make the mistakes, save me a few euros. Yeah. Consider cutting a slit to spread it up. Oh. I didn't actually intend the stream to last this long, and now my battery is empty. Sorry about that. I guess we're doing this cam right now. There we go. Okay. Now I think adding the tape is fine because the tape is actually very smooth. So let's see what happens if I just feed this in here for a bit. Will that fit? It's already tight fit. Damn it. How do these Chinese do it? Okay, that should be fine. So let's pull this through. I do not know how to make a single or double fisherman's knot. So you can tell me to do that, but that's not practical advice. Yeah, I have nowhere to put this. Can't make it straight. So let's try and pull this through slightly. Okay, this goes in here pretty easily. Yeah, well, if you have any tips how I can make a straight line circle, that would be awesome. Otherwise, yeah, not helping. How is this still too much friction? Oh, wait. Okay, let's put this down on the ground again. Yeah. Move the other one out of the way. Let me stand up. This is as straight as I can make it. This is somewhat working. Let me angle this one up. Hold on. Okay. Trying my best here. I know straight, blah blah blah. So far, so good. Yeah, still going. This is going pretty good. Okay. This must be the most interesting stream to watch. Oh. It broke again. It was almost there too. Could feel it. Yeah, well, okay, so I guess conclusion time. Yeah, I think I can actually see it. Yeah, I can feel it. It's here. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Hold on. I have to be careful here. Almost have it. Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. So I almost have it, as you can see here. It was only this piece short of the end where the cable broke. So now I just need to get it out, but let me... Oh, oops. That was where my disc went. Hold on. Nope. So I just made a nice little slit here in my desk. Oops. But I should be able to get at it. Yeah, 20 meters tube. I don't know, man. I guess I know now why they don't sell these pre-assembled. Because it's a bitch to get it done. Oh no, did it move further back? No, it didn't. Oh, come on. Of course, now the tube isn't straight enough anymore. Let me try and get a good grip on it first. All that will have to do. Yeah, you can keep telling me to put the silicone tube straight, but if there's no way to do it, this isn't a piece of like 50 centimeters, right? This is 2.5 meters. So I guess if you want to learn anything from this video, get a working space that's at least 3 meters long if you're doing a 2.5 meter strip, where you can clamp it down perfectly straight on a flat surface, like on the ground, and that will probably make it easier, for sure. Yeah, maybe prototype a shorter length of tube. Yeah, that, yes. Now that we know this, absolutely. But I at least have the yellow wire through, which is a lot stronger than this. Oh, well, there we go. Than this stupid rope, because this stupid rope. I mean, let me try it. Oh, stronger than you'd think. Okay. Yeah, but probably at the knot it still broke. So yeah. Okay, so now we have this. How long have we been going? Actually, I have no idea. 1 hour 43 minutes. Damn. Okay. Let's see if we can actually finish this today. Now we have the yellow stuff through. So we can solder that to the LED strip. But then how do we pull the LED strip through? They do sell pre-made up to 2 meters with 96 LED. Yes, I remember that. I'm starting to think now that there's a reason why they only sell 2 meters. Because anything longer than that, and it'll become almost impossible. Yeah, well, sure. But if I'm not able to make another knot, you can tell me that, but it doesn't really help. Okay. We have two choices. We can either do the yellow piece Or we can do, well, we can't do this piece either because we don't have rope in there. So well, I can pull another wire through, but it'll cause extra thickness, which isn't available inside of the tube. I tried fixing it to the beam, but I can only do that by clamping it down, which, well, crushes the tube, and then it doesn't feed anything through. And also, I had the LED strip, and then it has to bend, so that doesn't work either. Oh, okay, Tiske. Yeah, sure, that short piece is short enough to push through, but I'd rather, you know, get it through the long piece. So, let me get this side. So we have this side, which has the yellow wire, the most of it. Solder the single yellow wire to the middle of the wire and the bended wire on the strip. I do not have compressed air. This stuff is so unwieldy. It wants to go everywhere except where you want it to go. So yeah, the biggest takeaway from this live stream: get a working place, surface, whatever, that has more than enough space for the length you want to do. Will hot glue stick to the tube? It'll cause friction at least, and hot glue isn't that strong to keep a wire in place. The soldering bond is actually stronger than hot glue. So we can actually solder this wire to the LED strip. I think that's going to be fine. But I have to think of a way to get it straight without crushing the tube. Because I can think of a way of getting it straight using, you know, one of these clamps. But this clamp is already more than enough force to force shut close the tube. I mean, yeah. I don't know about that. Well, we can try it. Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on. Nou, die eerste die is verloren. Die tweede ben ik nu iets op aan het verzinnen.
Ik hoor dat je al 1,5 uur de ding door... Die strip door de ding probeert.
Ja, mooi hè?
De baby staat er vol mee.
De baby staat er vol op Bjorn zitten kijken.
Ja.
Hey Bjorn. They can hear us. So, okay. This is probably the straightest I will ever get it. Hold on.
Hoe is de knoop nu?
Huh? Ik heb een gele draad erin getrokken.
Oké.
So, it's okay. You can't see that.
Ga ik je helpen?
Dat weet ik niet. Does she need to help me? Guys? So this is the only way to get it straight in my office.
Do I need to help?
I think I think she needs to help. Because I can solder it onto this part, right? I make a solder joint here. And then I can feed in the LED strip from here. And then she can pull it through all the way straight. What do you guys think? You have 1 minute.
Moet ik...
Yes, 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 yes. Let her help. Okay, okay, okay. That's clear enough.
That's pretty
Okay.
resounding.
So, okay, we need. Ja, die moet er ook uit.
Oké.
Ik moet dit deel even bij mijn bureau hebben. Oh, geef me die klemper, die kruiper is. Sorry, yeah, we talk in Dutch sometimes. It happens. We're actually Dutch. Let me clamp this to the desk real quick because I need to solder it. There we go.
So what am I doing at this point?
You can put it down.
Okay.
Okay, let me move it back to the desk. So now I'm going to solder the strip to the yellow wire.
Really?
What? What do you mean, really?
And then I'm...
You don't have to do anything yet. Okay. Hold on, calm down. Where's my wire stripper? Everything's going wrong. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, here it is. Okay.
I didn't take it this time.
What?
I didn't take it this time.
Okay. Okay. Make her solder it. Nah.
No, let's not do that.
Her job is to look pretty. Well, she does a good job at that.
Oh my gosh. Toxic masculinity.
Shh, shh, shh. We don't want to get ad banned.
Okay.
Okay, soldering wire, soldering iron. Yeah, tin the wire. Okay.
Will it like?
Huh? No, okay,
Do
like
you
this,
think
like
it'll
that.
stay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Make a hole in the LED. No, I think actually a hole in the LED strip will make it less strong because look at this. I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. I can snap it loose, but if it be a hole in the LED strip, I just rip it through. And remove the sticky tape. Which sticky tape?
On the back side?
No, because then it'll stick. The solder pad's gonna break, I'm scared. Well, I broke one, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll see. This is gonna be smooth as butter if you guys are correct.
Even later.
Yeah, exactly. So let me make it, solder it to both pads. Oh, okay, that didn't go great. That's somewhat soldered to both pads. Can your wife make the knot? But we're not knotting anything right now. Do a stukje tape overheen. Yeah, okay, yeah. Piece of tape, that'd be good. Okay, so this is stuck on there. That's good.
I'm also not a good rigger.
Yeah. I am the worst at making knots. I should get Bjorn. Bjorn is one of my rope tying friends. He knows how to do it. Yeah, I soldered on 2 pads. No worries. I can try and show you. There we go. It's not wanting to focus. Yeah, well, it's on 2 pads. You have to believe me. Baby powder. We don't have any babies, so we don't have any powder either.
Willem said WD-40.
Yeah, no. I don't want any WD-40 in my LED bar. Come on. So here's a bit of Captain tape to smooth out the edge. I never said I was good at this, right? I didn't. If I did, I profusely apologize, because I certainly am not. Use the other end and solder in the middle pad. What? Use the other end? It's soldered on 2 pads, because I ripped one of the pads off. So, no tape. No, the tape will actually make it go a bit smoother, I think. Oké, er zit een gele draad aan. Kun je dat een beetje aantrekken?
Durf ik dat?
Jawel. Oké, hold on. Hold on. Terug. Oké, ja. Niet te hard, hè?
Nee.
Hoe gaat dit? Moet je hard trekken.
Ja, die staat wel redelijk.
Oké, stoppen. Okay, we're going to put it straight now, right? So, yeah.
How am I going to put it straight when I still have to pull it?
Hold on.
I need some room for pulling.
Yeah, no, but then we can't make it straight anymore because I don't have enough room.
Yeah, but I need some.
Yeah, you don't need that much.
Yes. No.
I'll reorient the camera, hold on.
Mijn leven.
Yeah, our lives, indeed. Okay, so we're now using clamp force. Now I don't want to use dish soap. I don't think that's needed. It's never really helped. That's a kind of myth. And then the whole tube will be full with dish soap, and no, just no. So, okay. If you pull it now, how hard is it?
Not that hard.
Okay. And just keep going.
Ja. Je moet even wachten.
Ja, ik ook. Even wacht even.
Oké. Ja?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you guys can. Oh, you can see my belly. There we go. Okay. We're trying to pull it through, and this is as straight as we can get it.
Yeah, it's going pretty okay now.
Okay. This must be the best live stream on the internet ever. Well, it's certainly live, that's for sure. Maybe, just maybe, we'll end up with LEDs inside of a tube at the end of this best live stream ever. We've been going at it for like 2 hours. Oh, this seemed like such a good idea at some point. Okay. Easy does it.
Ja. Oeh, nou gaat het ineens veel makkelijker.
Oké.
Mooi.
Kan ik denken met omhoog doen? Ja.
Goed verhaal dit, jongen.
This is the best ever video stream ever.
Wacht.
Rustig aan. Zeker aan het einde.
Ik moet even... Wacht. Ja.
Ja. Please tell me you see LED strip.
Oh, I feel it.
Oh, very slowly.
Under my hand. Oeh, verder.
Ja, ik ben bezig, maar... Oké.
Oh, daar is die.
Oké, stukje eruit trekken.
Dear Lord!
Oh, stoppen! Yes! Yes! Victory! Oh my god! Okay, where's the rest of my LED? Oh, it's in the trash. Okay.
But I'm gonna ask a question here.
Yeah.
So now this LED strip is in there.
Yes.
But that thing is white.
No, this is this try this. Translucent.
Okay.
Okay, I need it.
Okay.
Okay. So. Yes! Victory! It's actually here.
Okay, bye!
Okay, bye, thanks! Okay. We're starting to get somewhere on this best live stream on the internet ever. Well, let me just snip that off. Don't need that right now. We'll clean that up later. Oh, pretty good part of the LED strip went in there. Let me just... No, it's not upside down. I checked. I triple checked. How are 200 people watching this? This is like the worst ever. Okay, let me just cut it, you know, give it a bit of overlength. We can cut it off later. That's fine. Okay, okay. So now we need to solder wires, right? I need a drink. Okay, okay. The arrows point this way. So let me try and curve it a little bit. Right. Let me try and give you a better view. Thanks, Miss Gwindor. Oh, for sure. I don't think I would have succeeded today without her. Something heavy. There we go. No, not heavy enough. Okay. Well, let's cut off a little piece here too, so we have some decent pads to solder to. There we go. And whatever happens, we need to tin these pads. I did not check if the LEDs worked before pulling it through. That would have been a very smart thing to do, which of course, well, we didn't. Let me put on my headphones. Because then I can hear the music. Okay. Well, we're going to solder with my other hand. That's fine. Let's first tin these pads. Yeah, I know this isn't as good as the actual top cam, but that one ran out of batteries. The other ones aren't on batteries, so... Okay, that is 3 well-tinned pads. Okay, I'm gonna get a cable lead. There we go. And, well, I generally use this purple wire as my data wire. Which I ripped. So let's cut it off first. There we go. Let's make these the same length. Okay. And then let's expose a little bit of copper. This is AWG 18 for the power wire. And then, I don't remember, I think it's not on it. I think 22 for the data wire, which is fine for these short distances. No, the dummy battery for the other camera doesn't fit, which sucks. Oh, and I can't really put another battery in it without dismantling it completely. I can see if it recharged a little bit already, but it could stop at any moment. So let me... Okay. You sell these in 200 meter length. Yeah, I think I'd die first. Okay, so let's twist the wire ends a little bit. And then let's pre-tin them. I'm soldering with my wrong hand, but let's see how it goes. Okay, that's pre-tinned enough. Okay. And there we go. Some pre-tinned leads. What's the use of this? You know, getting LED strip inside of a silicone tube to get awesome diffusion, we hope. And then it'd be an alternative to using aluminium profiles. Okay, first let's solder the data wire. Oh, that was easy. And then let's solder the positive wire. That's fine. Negative wire. Come on. Yeah, I'm in a really bad position doing this. So now I have to tin the wire again because it came apart a little bit. Okay. I should have really clamped down that LED strip. Okay. This isn't working. Hold on. No, it's not a flux problem. I just screwed up my cable. Okay, get off. I'll redo those, no worries. Hold on. Come on, get off. There we go. If you can't get it to work, just start over. At some point you squish the cables too much and then they become too wide, so it's hard to solder it on there. We all know you use glasses. Actually, I debated if today's live stream was going to be building up the microscope I bought on the 11th of the 11th or doing this. And I thought, let's do this. Okay, I do need a bit of flux now. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but that's all not the problem. My soldering iron is fine. I'm just doing it with the wrong hand in the wrong position. And then I really can't see what I'm doing, so... I'm actually not on screen anymore. See, that's the problem. Okay. No, I don't need this. This is actually a bevel tip, so that normally works fine. It's just the position I'm in. I'm using the wrong hand, and okay, I'm just gonna use the right hand this time. Let me tin both sides. I mean, I've soldered hundreds of LED leads, so. But then again, I remain human, just like you guys. And although in some videos everything might seem perfect and easy, this is the real world. Okay, I'm going to try it using this hand again. That worked fine. Come on. That worked fine too. There's just a little spot here I want to fix up. Let me just double check that to be sure, but I think it's okay now. Yeah, it's not great, but it'll do for now. Okay, let me remove some stuff here, because holy shit. Let's get this out of the way. This needs to go. I believe you can do it. Sometimes I'm lazy too. Oh, I know I can do it. That's not a problem. This can go. Just need a little bit of moving room here. Okay. You need to turn the music up so I can see more clearly. Okay, so now let's do it properly, right? So first off, let's make the leads the same length again. And then let's take off a good amount to put some ferrules on it. Not sure how long the top cam is going to last, but we'll see. Oh, I'm glad to see there's still 200 people here, even though I've been stumbling along. Yeah, this tear here, I think I actually went through it. There. Oh, oops. That's, yeah. Let's not talk about that anymore. I hate stranded wire, so I use wire ferrules everywhere. Too many people, because everyone loves our LEDs, people think we're super cool. Absolutely. Okay, so now we have some prepared wire leads. I'm actually thinking, it's only 2.5 meters now, so probably one injection point is going to be enough. Okay, I have a Quinn LED Dig Uno here. It's one of my experiment boards, but that's fine. So it has already leads on the front end, so we can use those. I actually was experimenting with X-Connect connectors. You know those? A lot of LED pixels and stuff you can get with those type of connectors on there. Make it really easy. Question, do you have your house wired in star or traditional? A bit of both, actually. There's debate about that, Otto, if you should twist or not twist the wires in wire ferrules. I generally do, and that's worked well for me. Others say you shouldn't. Yeah. So, let's take this guy off. That was on the wrong way anyway. Okay, ground. Feel like I'm watching a series on Netflix. Okay, let's see. Positive 5 volts is on the right side again. Yeah, no cliffhanger. I'm not intending on one, but if I blow it up before it works, you know. And then we need L1D, which is this one. Okay, well, I do twist my wires in ferrules, but, you know. There we go. This is an easier one. The reason I don't sell the Dig Unos and the Dig Quads with these connectors, because, well, clearly this works and I've designed it so you can use both. These can take a lot less current than the connectors, the screw-in connectors that are on there right now. So, yeah. Let's see, positive, L1C, L1D, yep, that's good. This is good too. That should be good. Power supply. I don't have my bench power supply at hand right now. Of course, it would be smart to use a bench power supply, because then you could limit the output so that if anything goes wrong, it doesn't all immediately explode. But I'm not patient enough to do smart things anymore. Are there DIN rail mounts for your products? Not that I know of. So we're just going to screw it in here. Let's see, this is a positive terminal. And this is a negative terminal. There we go. Yeah, I think this was my 24 volt test board. Because these are both rated for 35 volt caps. Yeah. So I did a test with 24 volt LED strip, or running LED strip at 24 volt actually. So these are both 35 volt rated caps. But for today, that shouldn't make a difference really. Okay. So let's try and position this so you guys can see too. And who knows, maybe there's going to be smoke. Hope not. Don't want to do this again. Okay, let's put the power supply in the middle. Okay, I need to zoom out. Hold on. Okay. Let's orient the USB cam to somewhat sensible orientation. Right? So, do you guys have a good view now if there's going to be smoke? Let's turn off the power strip. Of course, the top cam is going to die the second I turn this on. Oh. Okay. So, 5-volt power supply says right here. Oh, Quinn LED set to 5 volt. That's good. Then we have it set to GPO2. That's fine for WLED. I believe WLED is on there. AC wiring, fine. Nothing is touching. All good. Soldering job on LED strip. Not great. But I think it'll work. Yeah. What do you guys say? Turn it on? Are we ready? After 2.5 hours almost? I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to wait for you guys. There we go. Ah! It's upside down. Hold on. Let me turn it off. It was upside down. Sorry, guys. Come on, I didn't know. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's turn it on again. There we go. You can't see anything yet. Let's turn off the studio lighting, or at least the top lighting. Okay. Now, where's my phone? No smoke yet. No smoke yet. Yes, this is SK6812, 60 LEDs per meter. So that's why we have to configure WLED, of course. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Well, I can show you on my phone. So we go into Config, LED Preferences, and first let's say it's RGBW. Okay, now it's green. Yeah, you really can't see it on that camera, huh? Let me see if I can turn off more lights. Somewhat. Anyway, now it's green, so we need to change the color order. I think it's probably going to... Okay, now it's orange, and it should be orange, because that is the default LED length. It's set to 100 LEDs, or 150, but I don't know how many LEDs it is. So let's set it to a different color. Let's set it to red. Okay, I set it to 100 LEDs and turned it red, but the part stayed orange. Let me back off there. So we need to change the amount of LEDs. Let's go 130. Okay, there's still an orange part. Let's go to 140. Still orange. Okay, let's go to 150. Okay, now, okay, well, there's still LEDs off, actually. Okay, let's go to 160. Save? No? No? Okay. Wait. 160 LEDs. Okay, so it's about 150 that are actually in the tube, so let me set that. There we go. Cool. Okay, that is starting to work. So we actually have achieved LED lights. I mean, Who knew that we'd actually get there today? No, 0.11 is not yet the multi-channel version. Okay, let's see if we can do a pattern. For instance, flow. Okay. I need to adjust my camera. That's pretty nice. Let me see if I can adjust my top camera a bit. Okay, and now I should be able to turn up my LED strip and give you better colors. Yes, okay. So now you can see the colors pretty good. Yeah, the colors look pretty good. Let's do some fireworks. Yeah, diffusion is pretty good. Oh wait, I think I still have the brightness limiter on. No, the brightness limiter is off. Okay. Okay, let's starburst. It's pretty bright in real life. Well, Christmas lighting, you probably want some very defined light, so like pixels. And this is more smooth lighting. So, you know, like like a strip, basically. Some glitter. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see. Merry Christmas. That's pretty cool. I always do it like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, it's still set to... Okay. Any effects you'd like me to try in WLED? To 2812 on the roof but without diffuser? Yeah, sure. I always like this one. A bit of a fiery palette. This is Noise 3. And that looks excellent with the diffusion, so that's pretty good. And if you look at the strip, well, you can see from this camera, you can actually see it from the side and from the top, right? Because it has a little dome on top of it, which spreads the light out. Let's do some Paletti. That's one of my favorite. Yes, Dracona, if you want to change the default setting, effect, pattern, whatever that it uses at boot up. Oh, the top cam is dead again. Okay. You can set that in WLED to start that at boot. You can make a preset and then it'll apply that at boot. So we'll have to do with this one for now. Looks great on e-scooter. Yeah, the e-scooter turned out good too. Pacifica. Yeah, so this camera is a little bit worse at displaying it, but how are the whites? Okay, let's go to solid, and this is solid bluish. Yep, solid blue. Okay. Oh, I didn't set enough LEDs, so these weren't updated. That's fine. So now let's turn off the color channel, and let's turn on the white channel. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, white is perfectly spread. I cannot see a single LED at all. No. If you asked me to tell you where a single LED was, I couldn't. Let's try and make this circle slightly... There we go. Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you where a single LED was. But let's turn that back off again. And turn it on red. Yeah, well, this camera red isn't red. That was max brightness white. Let's turn it on blue. You can actually see it reflecting on my face. Turn it on green. Let's turn the color channel off. Turn on the white channel. It's decent. Yeah, so if you want to do this to light up your room, I don't think this stuff is the right kind of stuff you want to use. Because it'll lower the light output a lot. I mean, if you look at this part here, and I shine that... Yeah, okay. This doesn't have any diffraction on it, so it'll be much brighter than what's in the strip. But what's in the strip is really cool at making effects and stuff like that. So let's turn on... let's make it green, I don't know. Phased noise. So like for this, I think this looks much nicer than it does in an aluminium profile, for instance. Especially because you can also see it from the sides. Right? Yeah, this is blown out. Let me lower the brightness. I guess that's better for this camera. Lower brightness even more. Yeah, and now we're on a pretty low brightness there. So, see that? Well, this strip has to be on this side, because if you look here, it has the top part, so it shines into the silicone sleeve, and then it basically bounces upwards, and then it can be seen from left, right, and the top. Yeah, that's pretty good. Will this work well for TV bias lighting? No, it will not. Because for TV bias lighting, you use a wall behind it which reflects the colors. And that's the way it's supposed to work. This isn't meant for that. This isn't meant for reflecting colors on something. This is meant for diffusing the colors inside of the material and then directly looking at the material. So normal LEDs I always use in an indirect fashion, so I don't look at them directly, but I look at them bounced from a wall or something like that. And this is for the situation where you want to look at the LEDs directly, kind of like behind me, but that's on camera. It's different than real life. But you want to look at directly and see the effects. This is very good. Can do some rainbow. I'm just waiting for the top camera to charge a little bit, and then I'll show you some more. Does the strip get hot? Well, then we have to raise the output level a bit. Let's see, what can we do? This is cool. Oh, don't touch the power supply. Yeah, I'm just going to give the top cam a minute, and then we'll turn it on again. But this shouldn't get too hot because it's addressable LED strip, and that's pretty good in that regard. Oh, more. Strobe Mega! Oh, this camera really doesn't like that. Okay. Theater. We can go the default color, I guess. So this is single LEDs, I think. And you can see the amount of diffusion on a single LED is pretty good. And this is at full power. Let me lower the brightness. Yeah, so these are, let me turn the brightness all the way down. Okay, that's too much. Let's make it white. No? Okay, this effect isn't doing what I wanted to do. Twinkle cap. Okay. So these are all single LEDs lighting up and dimming down, and you can see the diffusion pretty good. Circus. Okay, sure. We can do circus. There we go. And this is with the brightness turned way down. See, I have some Discord messages. I wonder why. Because if I turn the brightness up, well, on camera it just becomes a giant mess. So let me try the top cam again. Okay, it is turning on. Right, let's focus it real quick. There we go. We have a minute of top cam, not sure how long. But no, I don't think this strip will get too hot. Full bright for 24 hour stress test, sure, but with this type of addressable LED strip, unless you turn it on to RGB white, for instance, which you shouldn't do because you have dedicated white with RGBW, I believe it will be fine. Color loop. Okay, so with this camera, and the aperture turned all the way up, I can see the single LEDs, but I can't actually see them in real life. Oh wait, let me turn it up. There we go. Color twinkles. Oh, this kind of effect really blends very nicely. Right? So with this camera, the way I have it set right now, you can see the single LEDs, but that's because how I've set. Because this way you won't be able to tell the single LEDs anymore. This is more how it looks in real life. What percentage of constant load do you advise for PSU? Constant load depends a bit on the brand, but if you are looking at doing constant load, get a Meanwell. That's always good. And then don't load it above 80% constant. Then you should be fine. So, any tests we want to do anymore? Because I've been streaming for more than 2.5 hours now. Fireworks. Gradient. That's pretty cool. Looking great. Thanks for the amusing stream. Thanks for being here, Eddie. Can you make Twitch controllable LEDs? I guess so, sure. You just have to hook into the API. You could even make Home Assistant do it and then link it to WLED maybe. If you can link Home Assistant to Twitch with an API, which might actually already exist, and then make Home Assistant tell WLED what to do, that would probably be the easiest way to do it. Oh, this is blown out. Is there lots of new effects? There are some new effects, yeah. Thanks, Quinder. Have a nice morning, I guess. Yeah, it's 11:30 here in night. Give every viewer their own LED to control. That's a bit much. You'd have to build that yourself, I think. Noisy palette, okay. I always like Pacifica. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So this part is red because I didn't set the total amount of LEDs correctly. I think for beginners I suggest using Blink plus Wemos D1 Mini. Well, I suggest using a Quinn LED Dig Uno using WLED, but hey, phased. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, before we stop the stream, any questions? I mean, I know this stream was a bit hectic, and, well, we got it done in the end. I mean, it's not perfect, I guess, and it's certainly not 5 meters. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't try to do 5 meters. That would have been impossible. Well, yeah, you can make anything you want, but you'll have to program it. But if just try and look what's out there. I don't know. I take a fishing weight tape and No, it doesn't apply, but because this isn't a PVC tube, it will never make it through. Where are you? It's 11:30 p.m. I'm in the Netherlands, in Europe. Philips Hue Outdoor LED Strip Killer. Okay, sure. WLED is easy, absolutely. 3D case for Dig Uno to print. There is one on the AllNet store page, and if you search around on Thingiverse, there's one that's excellent, actually. So, yeah, those are certainly out there. How did you learn about connecting LEDs? Kind of like you guys, by stumbling along, like you saw tonight, but then not on camera, and burning up a lot of them. And then, yeah. So, do you guys want like a special secret for sticking around this long? We can do special secret time. Hey, Nate. Coffee time. Thanks. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. So, damn it, the top cam died. I needed the top cam. Okay, maybe I don't need the top cam. Let me see where I put my special surprise. So, we'll leave this as is. And as you know, and I have been using my Queen LED Dig Uno boards, like this one, right? It always has something on top, like a ESP8266 or an ESP32, like well, this is an ESP8266, but right. So you need one of these top boards, and let me get a 32. Yeah, let me get a 32. So this is only for you guys who stuck around the stream this long, watching me fumble around. So, because this is still secret in development, not ready to be released yet. Let me just turn the power supply off. Maybe that camera will become a bit lighter. Right. Okay. So right now, if you get Aithami Espantoso Lewis. Okay, I butchered that name. Sorry, but thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. So right now, my boards get delivered with one of the... Everyone's donating. Tiske, thank you. And Poulsen, thank you so much. That is awesome. I'm trying to tell you all the secrets of upcoming stuff here, and you guys are donating. Thank you. Thank you very much. That actually really helps, so that's really cool. Anyway... currently, you can get a Dig Quad, which comes with one of these ESP32s. Or you can get a Dig Uno, and you can place one of these ESP32s on there yourself, or in the international shop, and I believe Dr. Z's is working on it too, you can get an ESP32 on there. ESP32 is overkill for LEDs. That depends what you do with it. If you do E131 or want to do multi-channel, it's not overkill. You need an ESP32. So what I've been working on is this guy. And if you say, well, that looks very similar. Well, yes, it does. Because it is meant to be slightly, or almost the same. There are some improvements in there, such as a built-in PTC fuse, some more capacitance, and other stuff I wanted to do differently than on the original boards. But I'm basically making my own ESP32 top hat. And I'm not... Bjorn Mulder, thank you very much. And Brian Smith. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to tell you my secrets here. You keep interrupting. Anyway, so once I get this working fully, I plan on replacing the current ESP32s, which we buy, with ones which we make ourselves, and that gives us a special ability to do things like this. This is an ESP32 with an external antenna. Now, this is only for you guys who watch the stream the whole way through, because this will be something for next year. We will not be releasing this year because I'm still doing initial prototype testing and stuff like that. It's looking good, but this will allow us to make it either with a board antenna or with a wireless antenna, and maybe a third option in the future, which I'm not going to name. Right? Yes, USB-C. Absolutely. No more USB-A crap, whatever. Eric Maloney, very good videos. Thank you for the passion you put on them. Thank you very much for the donation. What's going on? This stream has been more donated than ever before. No, it's not going to be unlisted, but I kind of shouldn't share this yet because it won't be ready for like 1 or 2 months. And the next batch will still come with the normal module. What's going on? B-Trip or BitTrip, thank you very much. Yes, so I am developing my own, development board, I guess you could say. You can put on top of your own project or will come with the Quinn LED Dig Uno projects so that we can now have an antenna connection, an normal board antenna connection, USB-C, fused protection, higher power handling, more capacitance, and some other improvements I believe I made. Yeah, so that is something to come in the future. As I said, the next batch we're currently working on, they won't come with those yet. This is something for next year. I have lots of stuff planned for next year. And this is one I'm close enough that I want to share it. So, hey, you heard it here first. Absolutely. Nobody knows about this yet. I think nobody knows about this yet except Dr. Z's. He knows I'm working on it. But how cool would it be to have ESP32s with external antennas? The modules will be Grizz Lake. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you very much. So this will always be a pre-assembled module. You will not be able to build this yourself because it uses very tiny components. I mean, there is like 4 components on a row there, and this is my fingernail. So, you guys always complain about my fingernails. So yeah, those will be pre-assembled only. But the boards are still compatible with this version if you want it. And yeah, the ones I will be selling pre-assembled will start to come with these boards. I hope we can do it for the same price, but we're going to see. And yeah, more to come in the future. Adrian whoa, what's going on? Dude, I've never had any donations. And Adrian Lansdowne, thank you for your stream and the hard work. Thank you for the stream of me fumbling around trying to get LED strip in silicone tube. But I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Roberto Camarena, Dig Uno Reloaded. Well, Dig Uno Upgraded maybe, but yeah. Robert H. There is an ESP32 with external antenna. I thought you recommended one. I did, but if you read that article, you'll actually find I added a giant warning on the top of it. Robert H. 10 euros and off-piste 84. Thank you so much. Yeah, anyway, I tested those and someone else came to me on the Discord and said, hey, I'm having weird data issues with this ESP32 with antenna. And then I tested it some more, and I was having the same data issues with those too. So those, for instance, wouldn't work correctly on a Quinn LED Dig Quad. So there's a giant warning there now not to buy those. And so far, the testing of my own custom version with antenna has gone pretty good. And I'm still working on some stuff. I want to improve some things, change some things, and yeah. But it's looking really, really good. So, Brian Smith, for the USB Type-C, thank you for the change. Yeah, come on, you can't release anything right now without USB-C. If you do, you're just a cheapskate because you think micro USB connectors are cheaper still. And come on, we're in USB-C time now. Make it USB-C. Ronald van der Linde, because we all love LEDs. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, Sandra's here. I'm claiming 40% of that. What's going on? Sandra is my girlfriend. Oh no! Now I don't have... I was going to use it to buy more LEDs. Now I can't buy more LEDs. Oh no. Hey, Jay After Dark. Thanks for the Type-C. Oh, absolutely. I mean, come on. who places... It's bigger, so I had to rearrange this board like a few times. It took me a while to get it all to fit and make it the same form factor. Because this, as you can see... Oh, let me try and do that. As you can see, the USB Type-C is quite a bit bigger. But I made it work. Currently, the form factor is okay. There's some small stuff I want to do, but yeah. And the rise is here, 229. Thank you very much. Plants! No! LEDs! What are you going to... More plants or more LEDs? Plants with LEDs. This is it. We need to make plants with LEDs. Not sure that's physically possible, but... Wow, okay. No hot air gun project. You don't want to build these yourself. It's not without reason I bought a microscope. Because these things, you don't want to do this without a microscope or, without hot air. That's impossible. Make a plant out of LEDs. We already have one, actually. I'll show you at some point. LEDs for plants, growing ones. Upcoming videos. It's already shot for the most part. Logitech recently released a $150 wireless mouse with micro USB. Yeah. Right? Why? Why? Yeah. I don't even know why. USB-C, these type of connectors especially, because they're just USB 2. They don't need to be USB 3.2, Gen 2x2, whatever, blah. No, just USB 2 connection to flash them, and then basically you don't use them anymore. But, yeah. Cannabis plants. No, we're not going cannabis plants, but we do have a growing cabinet for the girlfriend, for Sandra, to grow some of her plants during the winter. USB-C still Apple, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Call it a Christmas tree. Nah. So, damn it. I was trying to wind off end up the stream, but you guys started donating like crazy. Somebody actually donated 10 euros. Wow. Thanks so much, everyone who donated. Or, thanks everyone who watched. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you so much. How many people are watching? I don't know. I clicked it away. 160 still. Cool. I still don't have a USB-C port. That's fine. You just use, one of these. Just USB-A to USB-C cable. That's fine. That can still do USB 3 and whatever. That's no problem. Can still do 5 amps. Well, I guess it should technically be limited to 3 amps, but still. Looks like even 2020 is a good year for you, Quinder. A lot of donations. Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't expect that. Especially the way this stream went. This was like total YOLO. Let's see if this is going to work. I probably should have done this without a camera on, but, Hoeveel kijkers uit Brabant? I don't know. I'm Brabant. Hey. So let's go. Wait, why am I still on my desk screen? There we go. Let's move this around a little bit. Let's give it another 5 minutes, and then I'm really going to stop the stream. So if you have any burning questions, now is the time. On a side note, what is your favorite 3D printing thingy? I like those holders you can make for the Xiaomi temperature sensors. The first one, the round model. I like those a lot. And then there's a really good Dig Uno case too. Alpha on the Rijn. Best way to stream anyhow. Mistakes are very good. Well, yeah. This is very non-scripted content, as you can... as you saw. Nuland de gekste. Oh, Nuland's really close. We get our Chinese food sometimes in Nuland. Is that a Nuland? I think so, yeah. Where the Van der Valk is? Yeah. People just keep donating. What's going on? Sylvia Escobar Galvez. Thank you so much for the 5 euros. That's awesome. Amsterdam Penthouse reporting. Dig Uno keys, Thingiverse? Yes. You will find a few of them, and there's one which has Dig Uno in the top, and that's a really nice one. Imagine scripting a 2-hour stream, right? I wouldn't even know how to. I couldn't keep character that long. What's going on? Tom C. More LEDs is more better. Oh yeah, for sure. And more LED content is coming up. I have some plans. I mean, you saw in the last live stream, you saw my drawers full of LED strip. That is because I certainly have some plans with those. I finished the scooter LED build. Well, I did so months ago actually, but I just didn't finish the video. But that's done. And more LED strips and more practical LED tips and stuff like that upcoming. And I think this is nice. This kind of tape certainly, or this kind of silicone tape certainly has its application. But now you know, if you want to do this yourself, flat is important, yes, but you need to have the work surface for that. Maybe clamp it down a little bit. Be with 2 persons, feed it in, the other one is pulling it through. And replace that rope with something stronger before you attach the LED strip to it. The solder joint on the LED strip actually held pretty good. So that's a good way to do it. My Google balance was going to expire. That's awesome. Well, thank you. I can use it. Thank you very much. Do a video about lighting your face for video calls. Okay, I can think about that. Sure. Have you tried any other diffuser shapes? No. Normally I just use the aluminium tube type like I have all in my office over here and stuff like that. So this was... I showed off the neon LED strip in a previous video. That one actually had a bit better diffusion and had 96 LEDs per meter. So it was actually a little bit nicer than this one, I think. But this one's still pretty good. Built 4 LED strips in closet yesterday, maybe too bright for now. Well, you can dim them down, that's fine. I mean, I've just watched your video on addressable mini LEDs, now I need to get some more. Yes, there will be an upcoming video about how our Christmas tree this year will have them again. And of course there's the videos of last year on how to build it yourself and stuff like that. What is going on? Oh no! Somebody remembers. Can I hide? Can I get away? No, damn it. How is the Ultimate Disc project going? Yeah, the Ultimate Disc project is very much on hold. Still. At some point, when I'm stuck on a project, I have to work on other projects because otherwise I won't do anything anymore ever. So the Ultimate Disc project is still on hold. I've done some research for it. And I've decided to hire professional help. Not for my head, but for the wood working. And at some point, I promise you at some point it will come. I just don't know when. So, yeah. How's the brightness compared to aluminium strips? I'd say it's a bit less if you get the 80 to 90% diffuser type. But if you get the milky white diffuser, it's kind of about the same. So this isn't meant to light up your room or to light up a wall or to do anything like that. This is meant, like you can see in my background there, to show the pattern looking straight at the profile basically. So there's a difference there. Any advice on getting power outside my house in a rental? I don't have any windows, only my door, and can barely get wires through for my Christmas lights. Ooh. Don't know. Yeah, no, don't know. Here in the Netherlands, during construction of your home, they make several pipes. And for instance, we have a gas pipe. We don't have any gas, so we could feed the wires through there. But if you don't have that, I don't really know. Oh man, all these donations, kind of trying to get me shy here. Thanks so much. I ordered the LED strings with the mini LEDs as well as a Dig Uno to connect them to. Yeah, cool. Don't forget to like, guys. Yes, liking is very much appreciated. Good idea, Arenas. Should I get a pre-assembled Dig Uno or try to solder one myself? Never did DIY soldering. Well, the project is set up so you can certainly do it yourself, even if it's the first time you're doing something like that. I have some tools and equipment. You can get that. We reviewed a excellent soldering and hot air station a while back to get you started. So if you want to build a few, doing a DIY is certainly cheaper. If you want to get one or two, probably ordering pre-assembled is mostly cheaper and especially a lot less work. So, yeah. Think it's good for ambilight around TVs? No. This kind of silicone tubing is not meant for ambilight on your TV. Again, this is for looking directly at it, not for getting reflections on the wall. Then you just want bare LED strip shining directly on that wall. René Lebhertz, thank you for the dancing man and for the €5. Thank you so much. No message, huh? Oh yeah, I guess it was a sticker. Oh yes, the soldering station is on its way from China already. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, maybe you just want to build one yourself then. But yeah, both options are valid. My first soldered Quinn LED Dig Uno is ready. Thanks. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so stock for the pre-assembled. We're currently working on 2 big batches again for the Quinn LED Dig Uno and the Quinn LED Dig Quad. Dig Uno is sold out everywhere except Canada, I believe. And Dig Quad is sold out in Canada and US. And we have some in worldwide, but they're going very quickly. I'm not actually sure we still have those. But a new batch should be ready the first, maybe the second week of December. And we'll get them to the US and Canada as soon as possible. And yeah, so hopefully you guys can tinker and play with them during the holidays. If you want to make sure to get one, Dr. Z's is doing a pre-sale mail list. And we're doing one on the worldwide store too. So if you want to make sure you're in line to get them, make sure to register for that. Thank you, Tony Jackson. Your question helped me out. I know, lingo. Okay. Very nervous plugging in Chinese stuff into 220. Was it 3 meter because it might explode? Yeah, sure. Well, the power supply we used today was a Chinese one too, but and some of their stuff is fine. Others, you know, yeah. Could you sell a Dig Uno as set for DIY? You mean like a kit? We're looking into that. Stay tuned for 2021. That's all I can say for now. Waiting for parts for 10 Dig Uno boards. Don't yet what to do with Quindo, but it has a lot of it. Also has a lot of in stock. Okay. Try to sell them from the EU. Tax import doubles the price for some. Yes. But the problem is, if I sell them from the EU right now, they would be double price also. So I'm looking into ways of doing that for cheaper than you could do that yourself. That's why we're currently selling from the worldwide store. Buying from the worldwide store currently is cheaper than if I'd import them and then sell them to you. So that's why we're doing that. But I am looking at doing that differently in the future. Do you check the efficiency of the PSU from Ali? I don't keep an official list for that like I do with the LED strips. In the power sheet, I use the same one for doing the power sheet measurements, but no, generally I don't. No. I told my girlfriend I'm doing the lights for Christmas tree this year. We all know what that's going to be. Oh yeah, for sure. You have a lot of the parts in stock. I have some of the parts in stock. I don't, but I need them to build prototypes. I mean, well, half my desk is full of them. Let's see what this one... Oh, yeah. Here I was experimenting with a little switch instead of jumpers. Decided not to use that. Anyway. Can you drop a link to your Discord in chat? Absolutely. Need to automate that and then get some bots and stuff like that at some point. Let's see here. Discord server. What's the difference between RGB CW and RGB WW and RGB NW? Okay. You have warm white, WW, neutral white, about 4,300 Kelvin, so NW, and then cold white, and that's around 6,000 Kelvin. So that's WW, NW, and CW, right? I have a video about that if you Google it. That'll explain the difference in a bit more detail. Do you have any preference on which node MCU to pair with a Dig Quad? Well, there's only one. you can only use currently this type, right? Another one won't fit on there, but in the future you might be able to use this type. But yeah. Check the hardware page. That has all the working models listed and stuff like that. I think 2 strings for my Christmas tree. 1 normal LEDs for the wife and 1 RGB for me. That's cool. Can you please give us an AliExpress link for a good 8266 Node MCU? Check my hardware guides. Those have all the recommendations and modules I use myself. So on quinled.info, there's in the addressable LED section, there is all the links you might need in the hardware guides. Okay, so it's 3 till 12, 3 minutes, and then I'm out of here. And I actually don't have the face cam on. 3 minutes, and then I'm going to be out of here. But thank you so much for all those donations. That's nuts. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. And I guess, well, you guys paid for this silicone sleeve this time because these are not cheap. I believe this one was like 40 bucks. The link is in the description. But I wanted to try it out. So thank you. I'll buy some more stuff to test out and fail at it. Well, we managed in the end. It was a good result. This is a good preparation for the upcoming 12-hour stream. That's more Dr. Z's, man. I don't know if I should do 12-hour streams. You might get to see more of my loopy side. Well, soldering the Quinity Dig Udo, a 0805 SMD jumped into my PC keyboard. So an SMD component you will not find again. So buying a few more things, okay. You get a crunchy keyboard now. Heading out, Quinder, watching from the bath wasn't a smart idea. Shrunk half the size during the stream. It was a bit longer than expected. Yeah, for me too. But very interesting and helpful. Thanks a lot again. Yeah, sure. Cool you hung around. Yeah. Make sure you at least have a coffee. Oh, don't worry. I'll get it. That's fine. Okay, guys. 1 till 12. So I have to stop the stream, otherwise I turn into a pumpkin. Thank you all so much for watching, and especially the guys who donated. Thank you. That is absolutely awesome. And, well, I hope to see everyone back for a next video or a live stream. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
There is something so wrong, and lately I don't know what to do. Picture perfect.